Hi and welcome back to a new card making video. Today I'm using Brushos to create this nice background for this Christmas card. I'm working on watercolor paper, and before I color it in with Brushos, I stamp a fir tree branch with Versamark ink. This will create a nice watermark effect on the paper. The stamps I'm using today are from Rubber Dance. I'm stamping the branches to all four corners of my card to create kind of a frame. I wet my paper so I can sprinkle the brushes onto it, and I also wet the back side of it to avoid the warping. I'm making sure that the whole paper is wet, but that there are no puddles of water. I'm using the Brusho purple and gumbosh. What I love about these two colors is that you can hardly create mud. Even if the colors are mixing, you get a nice warm brown. When there is too much water on the paper, I'm using a dry brush or a cloth to soak it up. You can see the branches that I've stamped after the colors are dry, but it's hardly to see on camera, but it adds some nice texture to your background. I want to have some more branches, and I decided to emboss them with gold embossing powder. I cut my sentiment Merry Christmas, it's a die from Stamplorations, out of the middle of my card. And I make sure to keep all these little bits and pieces that fall out of my die, because I need them later to glue them down to the card again. I picked a white card base and glue down a big strip of double-sided tape to the middle so that my whole sentiment is covered with double-sided tape, and I add some thinner strips to the bottom and the top of the card to adhere the edges also. I have already cut the sentiment from craft cardstock. I cut it 3 times, and now I glue one of these die cuts into the cutout area of my card. And now it's time to fill in these little tiny bits that fall out by die cutting the sentiment. I used the other 2 craft die cuts to stick them together, and I will glue my Brusho die cut on top. Finally, I glue everything to the sentiment on my card, so I have a nice 3-dimensional greeting. Here is my finished card. I hope you enjoyed the video today. See you next time. Bye!